Hey guys, welcome back. This is Bruno from the BTNHD, and today is a personal video for you guys. And I was trying to configure my virtual infrastructure to have the same IP address as the host. And what do I mean? So as you know, within my VMware workstation. I'm going to minimize this application. I'm going to go to Start, and I'm going to do a CMD, and we're going to do an IP config. So within your IP config, this is the host IP address, 192.168.1.16. Now, if I go into VM Workstation and I do a Command R and I do a CMD and I do an IP config, the IP address is way different than the host. I want my virtual machine to have the same IP or the same subnet as my host. Now, the way that you will normally do this, if you right click, you go to settings, and you go into the network adapter and you do a bridge and you replicate the physical network state. You press OK. Everything should work well. But from my understanding, VMware has a bug. And this is the bug. I tried restarting it. I tried assigning an IP address to it, and it does not work. It's just constantly trying to identify it, and it doesn't give me internet access. So I said to myself, maybe I need to create a bridge. A physical network bridge on my wireless connection, on my hardwire. So I'm going to right click and go to settings, and I'm going to go into here, and I'm just going to put it back into NAT. So the next thing I said to myself, let's try bridging it. And let me close this up. So I went into my settings, my network and sharing center. I went to my change adapter settings. And as you can see, I have a wireless network connection, and this is what's giving the host as well as the virtual machines internet access. And if you pay a little close attention, you have two virtual NICs. One that's called VMnet 8 and one is called VMnet 1. It's normally three of them are 0, 1, and 8. So to create a bridge, you need at least the adapter that's going to give you internet access, and you need an additional another adapter that's going to be added to the bridge that's going to have internet access. So I'm going to click on this one. So all three of these guys, I want to have internet access. Now, when you right click on this and you click on bridge connection, it's going to go do its thing. But there's going to be a problem adding VMnet 8 and VMnet 1. This again is a bug. And it tells you go into this particular site right here. This bug is well known for the Windows XP. You would think we're already inside, it passed Vista and it passed Windows 7. We're in Windows 8 and close to Windows 10. You would think VMware would fix this issue, but they didn't. And I'm going to show you guys how to fix it. So we're going to press OK. Got another problem because of the bridge. If you right click and you go to properties into your bridge, you don't have VMnet 1 or VMnet 8 enabled. So if you try to add the VMnet, you're going to get this. So let's fix that problem. And the way that you fix the problem is real simple. So this is going to consist of editing your registry. If you do not know how to edit your registry or you're hesitant, please don't do it. Please do not do it. If you are confident, go for it. So as always, I always got notes, and these notes are what we're going to do. So I'm going to go to Start, Reg Edit, and I'm going to press Yes. So once you are inside the Reg Edit, you want to go into the H key local machine, System, Control, Current Control Set, Control, and Class. Now the one that you need to locate is this particular key. And you're going to find a lot of those keys. I mean, a lot of them. There's like multiples. The way that you know that you're in the right key is when you go into the default. The default has to say network adapters. If it does not say network adapters, you're in the wrong key. So continue looking for the one that says network adapters. Now, expand your network adapters key, and within the key, you're going to see subkeys. Now, it took me a while to find it, so you need to locate it. You need to locate the subkey that has the word, what is it? VMware Virtual Ethernet Adapter. For me, it was number 17 and 19. So 17, this is mine, which is VMnet 1. And 19 is the second one, which is VMnet 8. So let's go into 17, and what we need to do is right click, go to new, and we want to create a new D word. Now the D word is going to be allow binding to Mac bridge. Make sure I spell it right. And I'm going to copy that because I need to create another key. Hit enter, press 1, and then hit enter again to OK. Now go back into the other subkey that you found, the second virtual Ethernet adapter. Right click, new, D word. I'm going to paste it because it's the same thing, and we're going to hit 1 for the value. And we're going to close that, and I'm going to close my notes. So now we're able to go back into our network bridge, go to properties, and we want VMnet 1 and VMnet 2 to be added to our network bridge. And we're going to press OK. If everything goes well, you shouldn't get any error, and your network bridge is going to say enabled bridge. So your VMnet 1 and your 8 is going to see enabled bridge. So that means if you right click and you go to status, it's going to say eventually it's going to say internet. Apparently it's not saying it's not giving internet, but you are receiving, if you go to status, you are receiving, you're sending and you're receiving, you are able to get that. Okay? So the next thing that you guys want to do is make sure status, internet, okay, cool. Next thing that you want to do is you want to go into your VM, because remember, we still have that IP address. I'm going to go to IP config, we still have that 201. I'm going to right click on my virtual machine, go to settings, and I'm going to go into my network adapter, and I'm going to go to a custom specific virtual network. Now the custom is going to be VMnet 8. I tried it on VM1 host only, but it doesn't work for some reason. So I'm going to do VMnet 8 and press OK. Now you would think it will automatically retrieve the IP address, but for some reason it's not grabbing it. So it grabbed it. Awesome. Last time it did not grab it. So let me see if I do an IP config, and it's still giving me 192.168. But if I go in here, join group, just double check and go to settings. Okay, so now I'm able to go to change adapter settings. Change adapter settings, come on. I can right click on this, I'm gonna go to properties, and now I'm able to go in here and I'm able to assign an IP address to it, because this is why I want it. I want to assign an IP address because I'm gonna be showing you guys something that's gonna talk to the outside world. So I'm gonna give it a Google DNS, and we're gonna press OK, and it's identifying. It should work. I'm crossing the fingers. There it goes, and it's working. Beautiful. So I'm going to do a ping.google.com. Should give replies. Awesome. Another one. Awesome. Let's do an IP config. And my IP address should be that. Awesome. So that's it, guys. That is how you configure or fix the VMware bridging problem and assign a local IP address to your virtual machine, so you could do whatever you need to do on your local network rather in the virtual environment network. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Leave comments right below. Don't forget about hitting that like button, because it does support this guy as well as the video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.